Hi everyone, I'm Sir Manny and I'm back with another video. It's been a while since the last time I uploaded a video on my channel, and today, ang pag-uusapan po natin is the Ipcrf for highly proficient teachers or master teachers. In my previous video, I created content on Ipcrf, but I focused on teachers 1 to 3 or the proficient teachers. But this time, let's talk about the evidences and MOVs na pwedeng ipasa ng mga master teachers for their Ipcrf. Now, hindi na ako gumawa ng PowerPoint presentation because I'm gonna walk you through my available documents so far for my Ipcrf. Although, I'm around 60 to 70% done kasi hindi ko pa nai-scan yung iba kong documents. But definitely, makikita nyo na yung kabuuan today. And I hope magkaroon kayo ng idea on your own Ipcrf. But very soon, maybe 2 weeks from now, i-upload ko yung buong Ipcrf portfolio ko such that you have an idea on how you can accomplish yours. So let's start with the cover. So this is my cover of my Ipcrf. It's just simple. So ipinattern ko ito dun sa resource package ng RPMS para meron tayong motif. But if you want to go for simple layout, walang problema. You can go ahead and you're free to use whatever you want. Wala tayong tinitingnan na bearing dito. Okay? Now, let's close it and proceed to objective number 1. Okay. For our objective number 1, modeled effective applications of content knowledge within and across curriculum teaching areas. So, ang kailangan lang po natin dito for master teachers is your classroom observation tool at saka proof of attendance with your colleagues. Now, I'm gonna show you my tools. So, I have here the rating sheet for Master Teacher 1. So, ito po yung gagamitin natin. So, bali meron lang tayong tatlong objective. This is objective number 1 for number 1 indicator. Ito yung objective number 1. So, yan lang ang titingnan dyan. Yung grade mo dito, yun yung ilalagay natin na COT doon sa ating Ipcrf. Okay? And then ito, tapos ko na to kaya lang hindi ko pa nata-transfer yung mga comments ng aking school head. Susulatan niya pa to, ita-transfer niya pa dito kasi draft pa lang yung ginamit namin before. So, sa ating objective number 1 sa Ipcrf, ang pagkukuhanan natin ng score ay ang ating indicator 1. Diyan lang tayo kukuha for COT number 1 and for COT number 2. So, dito lang tayo kukuha. So, whatever you score, whatever the score you got, kapag bumalik ka sa Ipcrf mo, dyan mo siya ilalagay. So, for example, sa indicator number 1, your score is 8. So, ilalagay mo siya dyan, 8. And then, meron tayong RPMS 6-point scale, i-convert mo siya. Okay po? And then, kukunin mo yung average and then the RPMS rating for quality. Ganun po yung gagawin natin. For example, for COT number 1 right here, so, ayan siya. Nakakuha ka ng number, ito, for example, nakakuha ka ng number 8 doon. So, ang score niya is outstanding. So, gamitin po natin yung ating PHROD sa pag-convert ng ating mga points. So, I'm not gonna dwell too much on this because I know you are aware of it. So, that is the objective number 1. Kung nakapag-COT ka na 2 beses, definitely you have score on objective number 1. So, kukunin po natin yan again dun sa indicator number 1 ng ating COT. Okay? So, that is the objective number 1. Now, let's proceed to the objective number 2. Our objective number 2 is, hindi siya manggagaling sa COT. Okay? Promoted effective strategies in the positive use of ICT to facilitate the teaching and learning process. So, dito guys, any supplementary material in print or digital format na ginawa ng RATI and used in the lesson delivery, at dapat meron siyang kasama na PMCF form. Okay? So, mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo yung PMCF kung paano ko siya ginawa sa akin. So, ako po, ang ginamit kong MOB dito is my interactive PowerPoint presentation with PMCF and annotation. The reason why I use annotation kasi hindi explicitly stated dito yung PowerPoint presentation as one of the evidences. It's part of the other learning materials in print or digital format. So, nag-provide ako ng annotation. And then, another one is a video lesson with PMCF. Ipcrf. So those are the two evidences na napili ko, but you can choose sa mga evidences na listed dito for objective number 2. Now, I'm gonna show you my evidences. For objective number 2, ito yung mga ipapasa ko or ilalagay ko dyan. I have here my PowerPoint presentations na ginamit ko sa mismong LAC delivery ko at ginamit ko mismo sa mga bata. So this one, medyo matagal siyang i-open kasi marami akong games na in-incorporate dyan. Okay, ayan siya. So, ito lang yung ginamit ko sa lesson delivery ko. The PowerPoint presentation, ayan. Very simple. But this one is interactive one. And then, the reason why yan yung inilagay ko dyan, it's because of the utilization of ICT. And then the other one is the video I created in the division of fractions na na-utilize din ng mga bata, na-utilize ko sa klase. Ayun siya. So, these materials, ginawa ko itong mga materials na to. Lagi nating tatandaan, made by the RATI. So, ito na yung mga i-attach ko sa aking Ipcrf. So, meron kasi tayong dalawang klase ng portfolio today, yung printed at saka yung electronic. So, ako, bala kong i-play na lang yung mga yan at i-present mismo dun sa electronic. Pero dun sa printed, ipiprint ko yung PowerPoint, tapos maglalagay ako ng QR code kung saan pwede nilang mapanood yung division of fractions na ginawa ko as a video. Now, meron tayong attachment na PMCF dyan. So, in our school, dalawa kaming master teacher. So, ito yung PMCF form ko. Example lang to. Bali sheet lang ito, tapos pinifill upan ko siya. Pero pagkatapos ko siyang fill upan, itinatransfer ko siya dito sa aking computer. So this is for Miss Divine Bid and Seal, and this is my PMCF form. So yung PMCF form ko, minsan na siya dyan na inilagay ko muna, and then aayusin ko na lang siya kapag ipiprint ko. Like for example, yung ating objective number 2 is the use of ICT. Okay? So lahat ng may kinalaman doon sa coaching, halimbawa ito, the use of ICT to support modular distance learning. So kapag ka-in-attach ko to dun sa objective na yon, pwede kong i-highlight lang to para makita na ito yung coaching na nilagay ko doon sa particular objective na yon para sa teacher. I just want to remind everybody na ito, kaya siya nakatype kasi para mas malinis siya. Pero dapat meron kayong printed na PMCF na kung saan sinusulatan nyo yun for every teacher na minomonitor nyo and kino-coach nyo. But for the purpose of neatness, ako tina-transfer ko siya on a computer and then ipapapirma ko na lang siya soon. But we have handwritten copies ng mga PMCF na to. So yung PMCF ko minsanan lang siya, but every objective na nangangailangan ng PMCF ay nilalagyan ko siya ng PMCF. Okay, so ayan, ilalagay ko niyan to, i-attach ko na dun sa paggawa ng video lesson at saka dun sa paggawa ng PowerPoint ay meron akong coaching na ginawa sa mga teachers. Okay? And nakasign po yung teachers dyan. So that is the PMCF. Meron siyang date, critical incidents, output, impact on job application, and yung signature ng ating teacher na kino-coach and mini-mentor. Okay? I'm not gonna save this. That is objective number 2. Okay po? But these are just example of objectives na pwede nyong ilagay, but definitely you have different options right here. Now, let's move on to objective number 3. Ito siya. So, our objective dito is develop and apply effective teaching strategies to promote critical and creative thinking as well as other higher order thinking skills. So, dito po, ang ginamit ko is same lang siya ng objective number 2. Any supplementary material na ginawa mo na merong PMCF. So ako, ang ginamit ko dito is detailed lesson plan with PMCF at saka interactive PowerPoint presentation with PMCF and annotation. Again, same reason with annotation kasi wala siya sa exact list at nasa other learning materials siya. The reason why ang ginamit ko dito is detailed lesson plan to show kung paano ko in-incorporate yung aking mga activities na kung saan mag-i-elicit siya ng higher order thinking skills sa mga bata. Okay, kaya detailed lesson plan ang ginamit ko dyan. And yung interactive PowerPoint presentation ko, which is about People Power 1, makikita doon what are the different activities na ginawa ng mga bata to elicit such response mula sa kanila. Okay po? But again, pwede kayong pumili ng mga dyan. So for objective number 3, Ito sila, yung mga gagamitin ko dyan. I have one detailed lesson plan. So, ayan. So, this is on the characteristics of vertebrates. Yun yung ginamit ko and the different activities na nakalagay dyan. And then, I also have this activity here. Sa People Power 1 na ginamit ko. But this one is interactive kasi meron pa itong kasama na interactive board na kung saan magkakaroon ng activity yung bata to elicit critical thinking talaga. So, ayan siya. So, bali, ipiprint ko lang yan. Okay? So, those are the evidences that I have for objective number 3. Now, let's move on to objective number 4. So, for objective number 4, kamukha lang din siya ng objective number 2 and number 3. But this time, ang kailangan nating ipakita is effective teaching strategies that respond to their linguistic, cultural, socio-economic, and religious backgrounds. So, dito guys, ang napili kong material na ipakita is a detailed lesson plan as well. A detailed lesson plan na kung saan ipinakita ko doon kung paano na incorporate yung culture ng bata, yung linguistic ability, at saka yung hindi ko na-touch yung religious backgrounds dito. So, nalimit yung aking lesson plan into linguistic, cultural, and socio-economic backgrounds. Doon ko siya na-incorporate. Kasi, for me, religious, hindi siya masyadong akma dun sa lesson na ginamit ko. But again, detailed lesson plan po yung pinakita ko dyan para makita ng ating rater kung paano siya na-incorporate sa ating lesson. And, a self-learning module po na ginawa ko in Araling Panlipunan, which tackles mainly on the cultural situations ng mga bata. Okay? So, ayan po yung mga MOV na pwede nyo pagpilian, but these are the two that I presented, that I will be presenting pala, kasi hindi pa ako tapos. So, balikan lang natin objective number 4 para lang makita ninyo. So, ayan. So, People Power 1 lesson plan, and then Pilipinas sa ilalim ng batas militar at soberanya Pilipinas bilang isang bansang malayo. So, these are the 3 na pinagpipilian ko. Parang pwede kong tanggalin yung lesson plan and itong dalawang self-learning module na lang yung itira ko. So, depende na kung paano yung mangyayari doon. Okay? But at least, I have another one just in case na gusto kong palitan yung isa. Now, let's move on to objective number 5. So, for objective number 5, COT ulit po ito. Okay? But this time, ang gagamitin po natin na indicator is yung indicator number 2. So, kukunin lang natin yung score natin dun sa indicator number 2, dun sa dalawang COT na ginawa natin. Okay po, evaluated with colleagues teaching strategies that are responsive to the special educational needs of learners in difficult circumstances, including geographic isolation, chronic illness, displacement due to armed conflict, urban resettlement, or disasters. So, dito naman, lagi nating tatandaan yung COT natin dito, kailangan meron siya palaging attendance. Okay po? So, na-discuss ko na kanina yan. Now, let's move on to objective number 6. So, for objective number 6, dito, use effective strategies for providing timely, accurate, and constructive feedback to encourage learners to reflect on and improve their learning. So, dito po, meron tayong iba't ibang klase ng objective. Ang ipapakita natin dito is kung paano tayo nag-feedbacking dun sa mga bata. But this time, meron din siyang PMCF. Okay? So, dito, ang ipapakita ko po is isang activity sheet ng bata na merong feedback. So, tatlong bata yung aking ipipresent, activity sheet nila sa isang subject na napirmahan ng parent. Hindi ko pa kasi na-scan, so I can show you. And then, merong stamp date kung kailan mo siya na-check, kailan mo siya naibigay sa parent, at kailan nakapag-respond yung parents dun sa feedback mo. And then, another one is the performance task with teacher's feedback and PMCF as well. So, dun sa performance task, I have example here. Ito yung gagamitin ko sa aking, ito. This is their performance task in TLE. So, ito yung aking feedbacking form na ginamit. So, bali na ipadala ko na ito sa mga bata, but this is one example para makita nyo lang. So, kung mapapansin nyo, nandito yung scoring rubric. Pagka-check niyan, ibabalik yan sa parent, pipirmahan niya na nakapag-feedback ka na sa kanya. Okay? And then, pwede rin magkaroon ng respond yung parent dun sa feedback na ginawa mo. So, this is one feedbacking form na ginamit ko sa aking performance task sa mga bata. Okay, let's close that. But always remember po, dito sa ating number 6, apart from performance task, pwede rin yung mga na-check nyo na quiz or yung mga activity or yung portfolio mismo ng bata na ginagamit niya. So, 2 MOV lang po ang kailangan natin dyan. Okay? Now, let's move on to objective number 7. So, sa objective number 7, ito po yung third indicator ng ating COT. Okay? COT pa rin po ang gagamitin dyan, of course, with attendance ng mga bata. So, third indicator po yung gagamitin natin dyan. As simple as that. Now, number 8. Number 8, dito, sabi niya dito, model to colleagues the setting of achievable and challenging learning outcomes that are aligned with learning competencies to cultivate a culture of excellence for all learners. So dito ang kailangan mo is one lesson plan, na kung saan yung one lesson plan na yon is prepare mo siya. Kung wala kang lesson plan, pwede ring self-learning module na prepare mo na kung saan yung learning outcomes ay naka-align siya sa mga learning competencies na makikita sa lecture discussion, activity sheet, performance task, rubric for assessing performance using criteria that appropriately describe the target. At dapat na i-demo mo ito sa iyong mga co-teachers. So, dapat meron kayong lack report ng demonstration mo ng particular topic na ito. So, ako, ang gagamitin ko dito is one lesson from self-learning module na ginawa ko in English at ginamit namin in a lack session at pinakita sa kanila paano na-align yung mga learning, paano na-meet yung mga learning competencies with the activities na ginagamit. Although dito guys, one lesson plan lang yung hinihingi niya or one learning module. Kaya lang kung makikita natin dun sa guidelines ng Ipcrf, makikita natin doon sa pinakadulo na 2 MOVs ang hinihingi niya. So I prepared another one which is a one detailed lesson plan. Okay? Na nagpapakita rin ng alignment ng mga learning objectives na gagamitin din sa isang LAC session. So para sure, 2 na yung gagawin ko dito. Although I think 1 lang talaga yung kailangan. Okay po. Now, let's move on to objective number 9. Ayan siya. Dun sa iba dito, hindi ko pa sila na-compile pero madali lang naman silang hanapin, okay? So sa number 9, guided colleagues to strengthen relationship with parents, guardians, and the wider community, school community to maximize their involvement in the educative process. So dito, hindi pwedeng ulit-ulitin yung MOVs na pwede natin gamitin. So meron tayong 3, school letter approved by the school department, and then approved action plan, project proposal, and accomplishment report. Kaya lang po ang problema nyo, ang makukuha nyo lang is 1 kapag school letter, and 2 kapag approved action plan. Kung gusto nyo makakuha ng 3, 4, 5, kailangan ng MOV na gagamitin mo is accomplishment report. So ako po dito, ang ginamit ko is yung 4 na school activity na kung saan ginaid ko yung mga teachers, and we do it together. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na ikaw dapat ang gumawa lang. Dapat implemented, organized with colleagues. Okay po? So, dapat nagbigay ka lang ng guide sa kanila o kaya kasama kanilang gumawa ng activity na yon. So, ako po, Brigada Eskwela Accomplishment Report, Early Registration Accomplishment Report, yung mga HPTA Minutes of Meeting, and the Riders Club Donation Drive ECR kasi nagkaroon po ng donation ng mga bond paper sa amin before. So, yun yung isa pa sa mga activity na ilalagay ko dito. And we have 2 here, quality and efficiency. So, dun sa quality, dun sa type of MOV na ipapasa mo. So, kung ipapasa mo is accomplishment report, makakakuha ka ng 5 sa quality. Pero kung ang gagamitin mo itong 1 and 2, mababa lang po yung makukuha mo sa quality. And efficiency, 4 MOVs. So, ayan po sila. Para makakuha ka ng 5 points. So, that is number 9. And then, for number 10, ito siya. contributed actively to professional networks within and between schools to improve knowledge and enhance practice. So dito, hindi pwedeng maulit yung mga MOVs. Kailangan hindi sila pare-pareho. So ayan yung mga pwede nating ilagay: approve activity project proposal, certificate as contributor to LRMDS, certificate of completion in a course training, certificate of recognition is speakership in a webinar, retooling, upskilling, and other training, any proof of participation in school LAC session. So dito ang gagamitin ko po are as follows. Dahil nag-contribute ako sa LRMDS, so hihingi ako ng certificate as contributor sa aming EPSDR in LRMDS, and then certificate of completion in a training. So I know na kapag attend tayo ng mga training, so definitely meron tayo niyan. And then certificate of recognition as a speaker in a training, definitely. And then participation in LAC session. So yun po yung mga ilalagay ko dito. Since meron naman kaming attendance sa ating mga LAC session, so yun na lang i-attach ko kahit isa lang. So 4 po yung kailangan natin para sa MOV number 10. Pasensya na binibilisan ko kasi pin ko masyado ng mahaba. And then number 11 naman, initiated professional reflections and promote learning opportunities with colleagues to improve practice. So dito sa particular MOVs na to, pwede kang mag-present ng paulit-ulit ng mga MOVs. But ang main MOV mo definitely is the synthesis of individual performance and commitment review form development plan ng mga teachers. So kailangan meron silang development plan at na-synthesis mo siya. Okay? And then what are the supporting MOVs? Ito yung mga ilalagay ko. Certificate of recognition as resource speaker training, and then committee chairperson, training matrix of LAC session, highlighting teacher's role, sample personal notes, summary of evaluation quality assurance report conducted, and then mga inset and trainings. Okay? So, yun, hindi pa yun maayos. I'm so sorry. So, ito yung mga ipipresent ko dyan. 2 certificates of recognition as resource speaker. Ayan. O kaya kung gusto mong 4, okay lang. Kung marami kang certificate of recognition as a speaker, di 4 yung gamitin mo. Walang problema doon. And then 2 minutes of LAC session highlighting teacher's role. Since ako this time nakapag-conduct ako ng around 10 na LAC session sa school, pwede kong magamit yung mga yon. Okay po? And then finally, number 12, sa ating plus factor, hindi ko na pinakita yung ibang MOVs sa inyo guys kasi I think common na lang din sila. Okay po? So these are the proof that the teacher served. Ito yung plus factor na tinatawag. Pwede ka nag-OIC, nag-observe ka ng teaching for performance of teachers 1 to 3. Ang attachment mo doon yung mga rating sheets. Assisted the school selection committee in the evaluation of credentials ng mga nagpa-rank kung kasama ka doon sa committee, and then served in a committee, served as advisor to co-curricular activities, served as coordinator chairperson, kung nagsulat ka ng book or journal, nakipag-participate ka in a TV or radio-based instruction, naging module writer ka, serve as module evaluator, coach and mentored learners in competition, or mentored pre-service in service training. So ako ang gagamitin ko dito is yung mga observation sheet na ginawa ko for teachers 1 to 3, and then yung mga sinulat kong last. Pwede kasing paulit-ulit dyan. Kung nakapagsulat ka ng 4 na last within the quarter, basta hindi mo sila nagamit from objective number 1 to 11, pwede mo silang gamitin. Okay? And then served as module learning validator. Nag-evaluate kami ng mga modules mula 1st hanggang 4th quarter. So, pwede kong gamitin yon. And then, served in a committee. Marami akong committee, pero isa lang ang kailangan nyo. Ako, I am the chairman doon sa paggawa ng class program. So, pwede kong gamitin yon. I am the chairman ng isang program, sa isang reading program na ginamit sa division din yung Project Digital. So, pwede ko rin gamitin yon. So, it's up to you. So those are the evidences po na pwede natin gamitin. Kung mapapansin natin, napakadali lang nilang makuha at napakanipis lang ng Ipcrf natin kung tutuusin. Basta stick with the evidences or the means of verification na kailangan mo lang. Hindi mo kailangang mag-overboard dun sa mga MOBs na kailangan mo. Kung ano lang yung hinihingi, yun lang yung ibigay natin dun sa mga kailangan. Huwag na natin pahirapan ng mga sarili natin. So, upon the completion of my Ipcrf, i-upload ko din po yung aking electronic portfolio, yung kabuuan niya. But this time, in-upload ko lang ito as your initial guide kung paano nyo pwedeng i-accomplish yung inyong Ipcrf being a highly proficient teacher. So that's all for now, guys. Please do not forget to like this video, subscribe, and all questions will be entertained soon. Just type in them below sa comment box natin. So thank you so much for listening. Kung napatapos mo to, I love you. Bye-bye!